This week's podcast is brought to you by Midwest Supply of Tracy. Fall cleanup time is fast approaching. Midwest Supply of Tracy has everything you need to help with your yard cleanup. Rakes, trimmers, shovels, pole saws, garden hose, leaf bags, and more. When it comes to fall cleanup, Midwest Supply is your one-stop shop. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Stop by Midwest Supply on Highway 14 in Tracy today.
Welcome to the 11th edition of the Headlight Hot Seat, and you are in for a treat today, folks, as I am being joined by Makayla Erickson and Rosa Vang. And if you don't know them, well, if you've been to a football game recently, you do know them. They are cheerleaders for TMB, and I got to tell you, the energy level in the room went up 10 notches when these girls came in. Thank you for joining us, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
So we got Rosa, she's a senior, and Makayla, a junior. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, girls?
Oh, you? Okay, yeah. Hi, my name is Rosa Vang. I'm a senior. I have 9 siblings.
Whoa. 9 siblings.
Yeah.
Can you name them all in order of age?
Yeah. Ratsana, 29. Amy, 23. Kathy, 22. Christina, 21. Adam, 20. Steven, 19. Me.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vanita, I believe she's 12 or 13.
Oh, you were so close,
Yeah,
Rosa.
and then Jasper, he's 10.
And Makayla, you have 10 siblings? 11, 12? Can you?
One sister. Her
Okay.
name's Mackenzie, and she is in 8th grade this year.
Okay, I didn't get to the parents. I'm sorry, I interrupted you, Rosa.
Oh, no, that's okay. And my dad is Peter, my mom is Melanie. I have
Okay.
no pets.
Bummer.
Yeah. I used to have a fish beta, though, so.
Okay, that counts,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, for 4 years, so.
You kept a fish alive for 4 years.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I know, right?
Makayla, I know your dad is Travis,
Yes. And my mom is Melissa.
and you live in Ballatin, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite subject in school?
Well, that's hard. Even though I'm terrible at it, probably math.
Math,
Yes.
and you're bad at it. Okay,
Yes.
that makes a lot of sense. Rosa,
I love chemistry.
and you're bad at it.
No, I'm actually I'm pretty good at it,
Yeah?
to be honest. Yeah, and also I feel like it's a really big game changer when the teacher is also really passionate about how she's teaching it and everything. So that really helped me want to learn.
Okay, I'm gonna get you in trouble. Who's your favorite teacher?
Mrs. Rubin.
Amy?
Yep.
Makayla?
No hesitation.
Oh, that's probably,
I'm stumping you again.
I know. Mrs. Roop.
Okay. And hopefully these two teachers listen to this. Shout out to those two for sure. So let's start. Is it Rosa or Rosa? How do you care?
A
Or
lot
is
of
it?
people know. Not a lot of people know this, but I get really annoyed in TikTok when people call me Rosa.
Okay.
I don't like it for some reason.
I think
so
I did
go-
that last time.
Yeah, but that's okay. I go by Rosa.
Rosa with a Z.
Yeah.
All right. So you got started in cheer when? How young were you,
I
or
started in 7th grade.
7th grade? Rosa? Rosa? Za?
I started my sophomore year.
Okay. What made you get interested, or what drove you to do that, to join the cheer team?
I honestly knew that my high school time was coming up and coming to an end pretty fast. And what held me back was I was just really scared and nervous and shy and
Okay, wait.
no, I'm
I'm
being
not
for
buying
real.
that shy
No,
stuff.
No, I'm being for real. You would think that, but I don't know. I just put myself out there, and
So do you think
that's what made me
cheer helped you come out of your shell, kind of, or?
kind of not really. I think it, not really.
Okay.
I think I've always had it. I
Yeah.
just showed it more.
Well, you've been showing it a lot. I mean, Miss Tracy, you can't be shy and do Miss Tracy.
No.
It doesn't work that way. And Makayla, how about you?
Well, I had just come to the school in 6th grade, so it was kind of like everything was new to me. The people were new,
Mm-hmm.
and I was a very, very shy person. I still can be, but I wanted to find something to get me out of my comfort zone, and it was new, and I didn't know many people, so I found it as a way to make friends, and I really did find that I got out of my comfort zone a lot more.
Isn't that kind of like FFA in a way too?
Yes,
Because
FFA has been a big game changer too with my comfort zone and like being confident in myself.
All right. So what other activities you guys involved in?
I am involved in band. I was in choir, but I'm also in BPA, the Sunshine Project. I'm in student council, the yearbook committee.
I can't believe you're forgetting about softball.
Softball
You're killing me
and
here.
cheer, yep. Yeah.
How about you, Makayla?
Well, that makes me feel like I'm in nothing, but
Oh, I should have started with you. I'm sorry.
no. I'm in choir, FFA, track, and cheer.
That's not too bad. That's a good resume. What's your favorite out of those? FFA? Because aren't you?
Yes.
You're pretty heavily involved in FFA.
Yeah.
You're the treasurer this year, or
Secretary.
secretary? We're in the midst of greatness. So let's talk about the cheer team in general. I went to school here a few years ago. I'm not going to say how long ago, but we had cheerleaders. Everyone had cheerleaders back then, but then all of a sudden it seemed they went away for all sports. And I don't know why, if it was more girls going to sports or whatnot, but it's been built up over the last few years. There are 13 members of the cheer team this year. And, I guess I'm curious, how do you explain that growth? Is it just the coaching? Is it friends recruiting friends? How does that work?
Definitely friends
Yeah.
recruiting friends.
For
Okay.
sure. I think it was my sophomore year when I first joined. That's when a lot of people joined because I think it was class of 2022. That's when they lost the five
Yes,
seniors.
5 seniors.
So when we
Okay.
gained like 5 or 6 more people, it like really boosted up the
Yes.
team. Yeah.
Is it more fun that there's more girls?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I gotta, everyone, basketball teams have 20 kids or whatever, volleyball teams, football teams, they all have so many kids, but cheer is one of those things that, you can debate whether it's a sport or not. And I've had that debate with people and I don't call it a sport per se, but I know there's a lot of athleticism that goes on with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you tell me a little bit about your practices? When you guys came in, you were saying how hard it was. Take me through a typical practice for cheerleaders. Let Makayla go first for once, Rosa.
Yep.
We get there, we warm up, stretch, which usually takes about a half an hour.
You stretch for half an hour.
No, warming up and
Oh,
stretching together.
what's warming up constitute?
It's kind of different every day.
Okay.
Today we played color tag.
Yes.
Color tag.
Yeah.
Okay.
My idea.
Do you do that before stretching or after?
Before.
Okay, so you're warming up, you're stretching. Go on.
Well, right now we're doing homecoming, so it's mostly homecoming dance over and over and over and over again, repeatedly until we all get it.
That's your routine,
Yeah.
and you're performing that at halftime,
Yes.
right? Okay.
And we perform at the elementary school, we perform at our school, and then at halftime.
Okay.
So 3 times.
Tell me about the routine. Is it, I know you guys, you don't toss, right? You don't throw people.
No, we are.
Yeah.
You are.
We are. And
You
we
do that now?
Yeah.
You have done that?
We've
Because
done that,
I know at the football game in Tyler, I was really impressed with their cheer team, their routine they had at halftime. But I've never seen you guys throw each other. Who gets tossed? You?
Me.
Rosa?
Yep.
Of course. 'Cause
Versus being the smallest.
how do you practice that? Because I got to imagine that, okay, I know nothing about cheerleading, of course. Let's preface this. But how do you practice the throwing aspect of it? Because it's dangerous. It can be dangerous.
For me, like as the flyer, I love my stunting group, and I think you all really have to have the chemistry, and like you all really have to like trust each other, and we bonded, and I truly do trust in all of my bases and back spots, and when we practice, like there's no funny I mean, there is funny moments, but it's like once we get it, boom, we get it, and we lock in, and yeah.
What's your role? She's the, what do you call, flyer?
Flyer.
I'm
Yeah.
her base,
You're the base.
so I'm the one physically throwing her.
Oh, so you better hope you are nice to her and she doesn't try to throw you a little too hard. What's the other positions in the throwing thing? Is it, you got one base,
Two bases.
two bases?
And a back spot.
Oh, what?
A back spot.
A spotter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, homecoming week, does that change anything for you guys besides your schedule and go to the elementary school and everything?
Yes.
Just emotionally and inside, because this is your week.
Yes.
Homecoming is your thing. What's that like for you to just celebrate homecoming?
To me, like when homecoming week comes, it's really stressful because like being involved in so many clubs and activities and practicing cheer and homecoming week in general at school and going to work, it's that balance. It's hard, but like it's fun at the same time, and I don't know. I just, even though I'm like burnt out, I try to have as much fun as I can, knowing it's my last year. So
Yeah. It's different though, homecoming week, isn't it, Makayla?
Yeah.
It's
yes.
just all the stuff that goes into it. And you guys are probably looked at as the leaders of school spirit
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
So when you're, and oh, I got to mention, speaking of homecoming, we have royalty with us. Rosa was crowned homecoming queen on Monday. What was that like for you?
Oh my gosh, I was honestly surprised because Sai got crowned as king and Sai's campaign partner is Cheyenne, so I automatically thought like, Cheyenne's gonna get it. So yeah, but I'm super like happy that I got it.
You didn't look surprised when you got it. Now, I got a photo of you when you got your Miss Tracy. You were second runner-up.
Yeah.
And I didn't run it in the paper because you didn't win, unfortunately. I mean, for your sake. But your mouth was wide open. You looked genuinely shocked and surprised.
Yeah, I was.
And this time you, of course, smiled. Never seen you not smile, but was it preparing for homecoming and the coronation? Take me through that a little bit.
I think the key to like campaigning, you really got to target the younger kids, and that's what I was doing. And there's so many 7th graders this year, and they're so gullible and they're so like persuasive. So I just like told every younger kids to vote for me, and I relied on them, to be honest, and I wasn't like.
So you actually campaigned. You hit the campaign trail or the hallway.
I went in their faces and I was like, "Vote for me!"
Really?
Yeah. So like
pretty aggressive.
Yeah, and also I feel like the reason why I wasn't really like I was surprised, but like I wasn't like really surprised because like my motto is be kind to everyone because you don't know when you're gonna need them, and I think this is just one of the time where it's like kindness pays off.
Well, kindness pays off in many ways, and I wish more people were, especially in today's day and age. We have so much division and anger towards people for mostly politics, but and there's probably some in school too. Kids don't like each other or for some reason. So let's go to take me to a football game, and we'll start with you, Makayla. How? You know what your goal is to get everyone as loud as they can.
Yes.
How do you guys do that?
Well, we actually really have been struggling with it, but we are finding more ways to get people involved, and we have made up more cheers that the student section actually has fun with and gets involved with. And we do certain cheers that like are specifically to the crowd. So we can get them to respond and
How about you, Rosa? Can you chime in on that one?
Yeah, I feel like I feel like there's some cheers where we're like, yell, go. We like exaggerate that word that they're supposed to yell back.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
word I was looking
Yep.
for. I was like,
Does that do the trick?
Yeah, it honestly
does.
does. Like we were practicing
Yeah.
that today at practice actually.
So there's a system to getting the fans into it.
Yes.
Do you have there been times when you found it more difficult? Some of these games that the football team has been playing haven't been very pretty.
Yes.
We've had a couple blowouts on the wrong side of the blowouts. What do you do? What do you do then? Do you just do you cheer louder? Do you yell louder? Or do you notice when the fans aren't responding?
I feel like it really goes with your attitude as a cheerleader too. Like if you're like acting like you don't want to be there, they look at you like, well,
What
they
is
think,
she doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're like excited and like still happy and going strong, then they respond in the same way. Like,
Right.
Okay.
And I agree.
So as cheerleaders, we're at a football game. Do you find yourself being more of a fan? Like everyone's cheering for them from the bleachers. You're cheering them for a different kind of a purpose. But what's the mindset like when you have to motivate people to cheer? And are you like just a fan, or are you working, so to speak?
I really actually gotta think about that.
That's okay. You can think.
Wait, can you like elaborate it again and like?
Okay, so you're at a football game and you're cheering for the Panthers. You want them to win. Do you find yourself being more of a fan, or in football, the pros, they talk about, we're going to go to this game far away. It's a business trip. We're here to win a game. Is it kind of like a business to you, like, because you do have responsibilities, unlike any moms and dads sitting up in the bleachers. They're just there to have fun.
Yeah.
So does it work for you? Is it more fun, more work? How does that work?
I feel like it comes with a responsibility at the same time. Like
Yeah.
it's fun, you're there as like a fan, but I don't want to say a job, but like you're also there to get your fans and your student
Hyped
section hyped and
Yeah.
like for your team.
Is it harder when we're getting beaten pretty bad?
Honestly,
It doesn't change what you do, but can you sense that in a blowout?
Yes, we can sense that from a mile away because then it's like sometimes I feel like here and there when we're really getting blown out by a team, it's like everyone's vibe is just not there. So like as a cheerleader, like yeah, we still gotta be like peppy and like excited, looking like we want to be here. But then it's also like it's hard to do that when no one else is.
Yeah, it's your job to pick their spirits up.
Yeah. So yeah.
I don't know if it's true today, but back in the day, my day, cheerleaders got kind of bad rap because I heard people back when I went to high school that cheerleaders are annoying. They're always yelling, they're always screaming. And I don't know why people would say that, but do you feel there's any kind of I don't know, like that you guys get a bad rap, like you are not appreciated, or has that changed from 30, 40 years ago? And maybe you guys didn't even know that existed, that kind of stereotype of ditzy cheerleaders, or they're annoying, or what are they doing here? Because people are there to watch the game. Back then, I don't know if that's changed or not. Do you feel any of that?
I feel like it is definitely the same, and you are more like looked down on. Not really looked down on, but like what you were saying, where we're seen as more of like annoying, but I guess it might depend on. I don't know.
I don't know if annoying is
It's on
even the right
sport.
word.
It's not really like annoying, but like it's not seen as a sport, so you're not seen as like
Right.
as higher
Yeah.
as volleyball players,
Right.
and
Yeah.
basketball players, and
Yeah,
like,
and I think because of that, people tend to overlook cheerleading because from a small town, yeah, we don't compete like other cheerleading teams actually do. So they don't think that cheerleading is a sport. But like you said earlier, like it does have the same concept of like weightlifting and building that muscle up.
Yep.
And like meditating and like all that stuff, you know, like all that stuff like that an athlete like volleyball and football players do, we do that too, and we just tend to get overlooked. And I agree with Makayla. I don't think it has changed.
And that's where the appreciation comes in because, most people, and don't take offense to this, but they go to a basketball game to watch the basketball players or volleyballs, football, and they don't maybe pay attention to you as much. On the other hand, I have noticed that whatever sport, basketball or football, the older fans, I think, maybe appreciate you more. Like the moms out there, they'll stand up when you say stand up. And
Definitely. Moms.
Yes.
does that help you when when you can feel that, we're doing our job well and the fans are getting into it?
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot.
I think with like doing Pep Fest at the elementary too, like especially the girls, it's like they look up to you, and it's like it's that moment, that feeling like, yes, I'm doing a good job.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. You just don't get the attention that basketball players do or football players do. Do you resent that at all? Or do you wish you had more? I mean, not that you're out there for attention, but like I said, people go to watch the sport, not the cheerleaders. Do you feel resentment at all toward that?
I don't know. I feel more like if they were to see like what we did at practices and like be able to like actually get an inside look, it might change what they think
Sure.
of us. If that makes sense.
I feel. Oh, sorry.
No, you're up. Go.
Oh, okay. I feel like with that, a bunch of my classmates noticed last year, like, just especially like homecoming week as a cheerleader, because last year, apparently I'm the first cheerleader to ever do powder puff and do the homecoming dance for Pet Fest, and that was really stressful for me. So all my like friends saw that, and they did realize like, I can't even imagine that she did that, because I want to be able to do that. And I feel like that little part of homecoming week, it just really like showed them.
Well, you have a different skill set than the traditional quote unquote athletes do because of what you have to do. What are the keys to being a good cheerleader? Is it flexibility? Is it stamina? Is it strength?
It definitely goes with your attitude and like your spirit.
Yep.
That's one of the biggest.
I agree. And your mindset.
Yes, your mindset is very important.
Well, you can't be Debbie Downer. I mean, you guys always are walking around smiling because it's what you do.
Yeah.
I get that.
And I feel like, oh, sorry.
Rosa, stop cutting me off. No, you're the guest. Go.
I feel like I really do love cheer because it shows my bubbly side and it shows my personality. So
You have a bubbly side? I wouldn't know. Never would have guessed that. So I'm curious, and I've been curious about this for a long time. You don't cheer for every sport, do you? Like, you don't, if you're football, you're not basketball, or how does that work?
Well, you can do both, but it's like a completely separate thing. Like football season is football season, and then when basketball season comes around, a new sign up goes out, and it's just like a whole separate thing from football season.
Okay. Is football your favorite sport
Yes.
to cheer for, or have you cheered for other sports?
I did basketball,
Yeah.
and I will say most definitely football was my favorite.
yeah.
Why is that? Is it because it's outside and it's just the atmosphere is different outside in a football
Yes.
game?
I think that, and I just like the sport, like in general. And it's more fun when you're with more girls. Basketball, there was only 6 of us, and like I feel like you feed off of other people's energy. And
Absolutely, yeah.
at football games, there's just a lot of that energy too.
It's like I said, it's the whole atmosphere. I think is so different and electric, and it's Friday night, and everyone's looking
Yes.
forward to it. There's one game a week. It's not like there's different games a week. But are you doing basketball the winter too?
I have not decided.
You have not decided. Can you break news and decide right now? I'm just kidding. Let's talk about the relationship you have with cheerleaders from other schools. I've always found that so cool when you meet, whether it's halftime, is that usually when you do it, or before, after?
It all kind of depends on the school, like their cheerleaders.
Right.
Because
Okay.
they come to you, or like at our home games, we go to them.
And for what's the purpose of that?
Just I think it's more like we're cheering for our own teams, but we want to like let
Show
yes,
sportsmanship.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice that someone does. Sportsmanship these days is, I know they say before every game, show sportsmanship, don't yell at the refs, whatever, but being down on the field or on the sidelines of the court, people don't listen to those messages.
Oh, yeah.
I hear a lot of stuff that I can't repeat here because Tara will kill me. So what do you talk about when you gather? Just kind of shoot the breeze or?
We usually start off with, if it's a home game, then we let the other team start, and we just introduce our names, our grade, sometimes how many years you've been in cheer. And
You just kind of get to know each other a little bit?
Yep.
Did you, well, obviously you did when Springfield came here. Was it Spring? No, it was Sleepy Eye. 21 cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know the public and private schools got together a couple years ago. So the football team got bigger and the cheerleading squad got bigger.
Yeah.
Were you kind of jealous of that? Or, I mean, that's a big group.
I feel like it's nice to have a big group for things like homecoming and dances and stuff, but also having like a smaller group, you can like bond so much easier with all of the different girls. And
Okay. So you think 13 is the sweet spot? Like that's a great number?
Maybe just a tad bit too small, but
Okay.
But once again, we live in a small town, so 13 girls is really big
Yeah.
for a cheer team. And I don't know, when I saw those Sleepy Eye,
The Sleepy Eye, yep.
cheerleaders, there's so many of them. I thought to myself, you know what, like, there's so many of them. I feel like when they were yelling, they were like singing, and it was like,
Oh,
I feel like you could hear, but you couldn't really understand what they were
okay.
saying. And like
Yeah.
with less girls and like sharper tone and wording, I think it just hits the spot with like.
It's amazing. There's 21 cheerleaders and our football team is 27 players. Isn't that weird? That's weird.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, 27, 9 through 12. And I don't know the Sleepy Eye if that's 9 through 12 or if they go younger. Is there a cutoff for like when you can be a varsity cheerleader?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's 9th grade.
Or
Isn't it?
football or cheer?
Let's just say cheer team
Oh,
in general.
I would say seventh grade. Most
yeah.
of them had like when they were announcing. I think there was a lot of younger girls in there.
Oh, good. So speaking of younger girls, nice segue. Let's talk about the mini cheer camp that goes on every year. I'm not sure when that started. Did Bree start it? Or was it started before she became advisor?
I think it was started before because I want to say that we've had a lot. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I know some of the girls in cheer right now, like when they were little, they were in mini cheer camp. So it had to have been before because she's only been coaching for 7 years.
Okay. Well, yeah, this year's mini cheer camp was huge.
Yes.
I went there to take pictures and I couldn't believe the number of kids. I can't remember what Bree told me it was 60 some or something. Is that,
63. Yeah.
isn't that crazy?
Yep. Yes.
How much fun is that cheer camp?
Oh, it's so much fun. I honestly, okay, from Brady's perspective, I can understand why it can be really stressful and all that stuff, but I love that there's like so many girls because you get like so many like girls to like meet, and I don't know, I feel like the more girls it is, it's just more fun.
How do you accept that? I mean, you're kind of mentors out there with these girls. It's like a basketball camp. There's always younger, whether it's the little Panther 3-point hoops or flag football or whatever. Do you take that mentorship role seriously? Like, do you realize what you're doing is you're not just trying to get these girls to continue cheering, but you're teaching them some other lessons?
Yes, for sure. Like being a big role model to them is definitely one of like your responsibility as a cheerleader as well.
Okay.
Yes.
So how much is the cheer camp fun and how much is it, let's get serious here, wipe the smiles off our faces and let's get down to business?
That's hard. I think, isn't it like 25 for doing the mini cheer camp? Because then you get the shirt and the palms.
I think this year, since there's so many, it was 30.
Oh, yes,
but
we did go up.
No, it was 35. It was 35.
Okay.
Yep.
But it did, I think, used to be 25.
25, yep.
But there were so many of them that, and the cost of everything.
Yeah, and not only did the younger girls' number go up, but our sponsorship names also went up so much because there's so many of them.
So when you're instructing these girls, it's business and pleasure because you want them to learn routines. You want them to learn moves. How do you balance that? We're here to be serious, but it's kind of like a teacher. You want the kids, especially in elementary, you want the kids to have fun, but they got to learn too. How do you teach them and keep them having fun?
So Brie has this fun word that she says, and okay, let's just do it and show here. Okay, ready? This is what Brie says. Say it with me.
Okay.
Serious face.
Yes, I saw that
Yep. So when
over and over again.
So when she says that, the little kids, when we have our hand over our face as a swipe down, that's when the little kids know when to get serious. So
Okay.
we do have fun moments and silly moments, but when Brie does that, that's when the little kids know when to be serious.
Yes.
Like really serious,
Yeah.
we're not goofing around anymore
Yep.
because these are little girls we're talking about here, and they tend to be a little goofy sometimes.
There are some
Yes.
girls that are touching each other still, but majority of them straight face.
Okay.
And silent.
Yep.
Well, Makayla and Rosa, you are off the hot seat. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
This week's podcast was brought to you by Midwest Supply of Tracy. Fall cleanup time is fast approaching. Midwest Supply of Tracy has everything you need to help with your yard cleanup. From rakes and trimmers, shovels, pole saws, garden hose, leaf bags, and more. When it comes to fall cleanup, Midwest Supply is your one-stop shop. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Sunday. Stop by Midwest Supply on Highway 14 in Tracy today.